Hey sisters, welcome back to another week of our 6-week course, The Power of a Woman. If you're new here, then welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here. This week we turn to the wisdom of feminine energy and the rhythm of the cycle. You might have noticed in your own life, you're not the same every single day. There are times when you feel full of energy, enthusiasm, and a desire to connect. And there are other times when you just want to turn inward, rest and release. This is not weakness. It is the natural rhythm of feminine energy. The modern world has taught us to always perform, to stay at the same level of productivity as if we were machines. But feminine power is not linear. It is cyclical. It moves like the moon, ever changing. It flows like the seasons, each bringing something new. And when you learn to honor and follow this rhythm, both your body and your heart begin to relax. This week, I invite you to reconnect with your body's wisdom. Begin to notice your inner seasons. Remember that within you, there is a source that never fades, the womb, the center of your feminine power. This place is not only capable of giving life, but also of nourishing strength, creativity, and love. The practices you'll experience will help you recognize when it's time to let go, when to begin again, when to open to abundance, and when to close with grace. When you live in harmony with your body's rhythm, connection with others becomes so much easier. Love doesn't feel tight or painful. It flows because you are flowing. This week is an invitation. Stop fighting yourself. Let your cycle teach you. Let your feminine power lead you. And let love be born from this inner wisdom, love that you give and love that you receive. Okay, let's begin. Let's start by acknowledging the vastness of feminine energy. Just as the moon goes through phases, you too experience changes that are beyond your control. Sometimes you're filled with abundant energy, ready to take on the world. Other times you might feel introverted, craving solitude to recharge. Embrace these shifts. They're not weaknesses, but signs of your innate feminine power. Think about the seasons of nature. Spring arrives after a period of quiet rest. In winter, life may seem dormant, but beneath the surface, it's preparing for new growth. Similarly, there are times in your life when it's natural to withdraw, to reflect and plan. These moments of quiet are not unproductive. They're essential for nurturing the seeds of your dreams, allowing them to grow until the time is right for them to blossom. As women, we often face societal pressure to maintain a constant state of productivity, to suppress our natural desires for rest and introspection. But when we do so, we disconnect from our true power. Instead of viewing these cycles as weaknesses, let's celebrate them as sources of strength. Each phase, whether it's a burst of creative energy or a time for quiet contemplation, has its unique power. Recognizing and embracing these cycles allows you to tap into your full potential as a woman. So sisters, when you feel the pull to rest, don't fight it. Allow yourself the space to recharge. Trust that this time is not wasted, but rather is an investment in your future endeavors. Your power doesn't diminish during these phases. It's simply transforming, preparing you for what's next. Honor your cycles. They're not weaknesses, but opportunities to connect with your true feminine power. Now let's talk about setting boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your energy and ensuring your needs are met. However, many women struggle with setting and maintaining boundaries, often feeling guilty or afraid of upsetting others. You might have experienced times when you've taken on too much, said yes to everything, and ended up feeling resentful, burned out, or unheard. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It's a way of honoring your own needs and respecting yourself. Imagine trying to pour water from an empty cup. You may think you're being helpful and supportive, but in doing so, you leave nothing for yourself. By setting boundaries, you refilling your own cup so that you can be the best version of yourself for yourself and those around you. It's not about saying no to everyone all the time. It's about thoughtfully considering each request and deciding how it aligns with your priorities and energy levels. Think about the moon again. As it waxes and wanes, it ebbs and flows in its dance with the earth. Similarly, your energy and time are finite. It's okay to acknowledge that and to pace yourself. Saying no sometimes allows you to fully commit and bring your best self to those you say yes to. Setting boundaries can look different in various situations. It could mean saying no to that extra project at work when you need time to recharge, asking for help when you're feeling overwhelmed, or even taking a break from social media when it's draining your energy. It's about finding what works for you and your unique energy flow. When you set boundaries, you're not shutting yourself off from the world. You're creating space for what truly matters, for your own well-being, and for the relationships that are most important to you. One way to set boundaries is to use the I feel statements. For example, I feel drained when I have too many commitments. By expressing how you feel without blame or judgment, you're more likely to be heard and understood. This approach allows for open communication and helps the other person see your perspective. It's not about being defensive or dismissive. It's about setting healthy limits and honoring your needs. So, sisters, embrace your cyclical nature and set boundaries that protect your energy. Be mindful of your limits, communicate your needs, and honor your rhythms. In doing so, you'll not only be better able to support others, but also become the best version of yourself. And now let's move on to receiving. Receiving can be challenging, especially for those of us who are used to relying on ourselves or who come from backgrounds where expressing our needs was discouraged. You might have experienced times when you felt uncomfortable asking for help or accepting compliments. Maybe you felt awkward receiving gifts or struggled to say yes to opportunities. A tendency to always give and rarely receive can stem from various factors, including societal expectations, family dynamics, or personal experiences. Our drive to succeed and be self-sufficient can also play a role. But when we only focus on giving and not receiving, we create an imbalance in our lives. Imagine a seesaw with only one person on it. It's uneven and unsustainable. Similarly, when we don't allow ourselves to receive, we disrupt the natural balance in our lives. We may feel depleted, resentful, or even anxious. Receiving is not a passive act. It involves acknowledging our needs, trusting that others can and will fulfill them, and letting go of the need to always be in control. Think of the beautiful dance between the sun and the earth. The sun gives light and warmth, while the earth receives and reflects it back. This reciprocity is essential for life to thrive. In the same way, we need to give and receive to thrive as individuals and in relationships. When you receive, you're not just taking. You're participating in a beautiful exchange, allowing others to contribute and express their care and support. One way to practice receiving is to start small. It could be as simple as accepting a compliment, asking for assistance when you need it, or opening yourself up to opportunities that come your way. When someone offers you help, consider saying, "Thank you so much for your offer. I would really appreciate some help with this." By expressing your gratitude and clearly stating your needs, you make it easier for others to support you. Sisters, receiving is not a sign of weakness, but a pathway to balance and fulfillment. It's an essential part of the feminine cycle, allowing you to nurture and express your needs while fostering deeper connections with those around you. Embrace the art of receiving, and in doing so, you'll enrich your life and relationships. So, sisters, let's continue to embrace the power within us. Let's celebrate our cycles, set healthy boundaries, and practice the art of receiving. Together, we can navigate this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, honoring our unique rhythms and embracing the fullness of our feminine power.